River Babes. I'm your host, Leanna Aguilera, and I'm very excited because I'm coming to you live right now. It's our last live of the season, and I've got two very special guests joining me right now. Vanessa Morgan, who plays Tony, and Skeet Ulrich, who plays FP Jones. Hi, guys. Welcome.
Hi.
To
Are we going like this? Is this the move?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we toss them.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and thank you to the fans who are waiting for us to go live. We saw all of your Shoney and Phallus shout-outs, so thank you so much. If you have any questions for Vanessa or Skeet, send them in right now, because we need to talk about the fact that there are only 2 episodes of Riverdale left.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Did it feel like the season flew by or crawled by?
Which part, the making or the viewing?
The making and then the viewing.
The making seemed to take a while.
Yeah, I would say crawl.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely crawled.
Yeah, but our hiatus seems to be flying by. That's what seems to be flying by, but definitely crawled by. But it's crazy now that the season's already aired. It's like, oh, it aired pretty fast.
Yeah, I know. I'm shocked there's only 2 left.
Yeah.
But I'm excited because these are really, really amazing
They're
episodes.
insane. Tonight's episode, I don't think fans are ready for it. I really don't.
Yeah,
I don't even think that the
I'm
promo
not
does
even
it.
ready for it.
Oh my, you definitely aren't ready for it
No.
then. We have the promo, let's watch it together, and then let's react to the craziness that we see. So let's take a look.
The Black Hood is an active shooter on the streets of Riverdale.
Some of the serpents saw Reggie with a gun.
Riverdale burning to the ground.
You don't scare me.
You were in on this?
Surprise! The ghoulies outnumber us 100 to 1.
If we're going down, we're going down fighting.
Ooh, if we're going down, we're going down.
Yeah.
There were so many
There's a
things
lot.
in there. When I first watched this promo, because at this point I've seen it like a million times, little Tony all tied up.
I know.
What can you tease about that, Vanessa?
What can I tease about it? I mean, obviously somebody kidnapped me. I guess we're gonna find out.
You're not
who
doing
that
I don't
is.
think you're doing that just for fun.
Yeah, no, I'm not just being tied up for fun. Cheryl's not there, you know. I'm not doing it for fun.
I was waiting. I knew it was coming.
I was like, is she
I
gonna
knew
do
it
it?
was coming. Because it was hanging in our
Yeah,
Both of us were like,
yeah, no, that wasn't a happy face. That was a scared face. But yeah, no, I guess you'll see what happens tonight, but it's definitely a very scary experience for Tony.
Definitely. Skeet, there are a lot of things going on for the Serpents. As the reigning Serpent King in tonight's episode, what can you tease? What's going on?
I find that there is nothing about this show I can tease. I mean, obviously we know trouble is brewing between different factions in the town, and it's at a boil now, and it's about to erupt. So there's some crazy things that go down.
Well, FP warned Jughead many episodes ago, just because you drove Penny Peabody out of town doesn't mean she's gone for good. She's coming back. Why do you feel like she is such a formidable opponent for the Serpents?
Because it's Brit. She's so good.
She's incredible.
Yeah, she is so good. It's clear she has a lot of insider knowledge for the Serpents, against the Serpents, and she knows how to maneuver, and she's got more than you can imagine backing her up. So, what you think?
Well, I agree.
You scared?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, when it comes to Brit, like, she is so scary, and she obviously, Jughead cut off her serpent tattoo, and I was a part of that.
You were
So
supposed
I
to
have
do
something
it.
to be really scared of here.
Yeah,
I was
originally
originally
you were-
supposed to do it too, so I have a target on my back.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun,
When you read this script that's airing tonight, what was your reaction? Because watching it, I was like, I can't even imagine just having to read this on the page.
Yeah, it's everything you see, but there's probably a bit more to it than what you see as well that didn't make it because we tend to shoot more than we can air. But there was a lot of tense moments, and reading it is always exciting. I think we all get them and are just so eager to see what's going on and who's going where. And a lot of times you read scripts and you're so focused on what you're doing in it, but these you just tend to get lost in, oh my God, what's going on here, what's going on there, and they're intense.
Well, I love that you had mentioned that because you guys, I don't think fans really realize that you guys do film so much content and there's only so much you can pack into 42 minutes. And so some things do inevitably get cut. Some of the fans were so bummed that the Shoney singing scene was cut from the musical episode.
I know.
But Roberto still released it.
He released it.
Yes.
I know. I love you, Roberto, for that. And people were so pumped about the performance. I was really happy about that. There was another scene that got cut from that episode.
The documentary.
A Shoney moment.
Oh.
Yeah, it was actually a kiss. I kissed and I brought her some flowers for her performance, but didn't make it.
Okay. And now I hear all the Shoney fans probably crying out to
Yeah,
Roberto.
like,
being
yeah,
like,
exactly.
I'm sorry,
There's
I know.
a revolt currently
I
happening.
know.
While we're talking about Shoney right now, there is another episode of Sweetwater Secrets that just went live this morning, and in it a fan had said, wait, is it Choney or Shoney? And I had talked with Madeleine Petch, and we had established, since it's Cheryl and not Cheryl, that it is
Shoney.
Shoney. So I want to get it from the other half of Shoney.
It's Shoney.
Okay, great. Yeah.
We got it locked in. Shoney. That's the ship name.
Awesome. Speaking of ships,
Uh-oh.
people so love, myself included, Phallus, as in FP and Alice. And Skeet, I'm curious to know what it has been like for you to be part of this ship that has become so popular with the fans.
Well, first of all, she's an amazing woman, an incredibly talented, full, vibrant person, and so it makes it really easy to play that, that attraction and that side of the relationship. It's amazing to watch it grow. It was something we sort of mused on when I was a guest star in the first season, like one of the first table reads. She started throwing it out there. I think we had this thing, and then it just started developing, and Roberto, God bless him, jumped right on board and has loved it the whole way and supported it and written to it, and it's become quite the thing.
The scene in, wow, I've seen so many now that I can't.
19.
Yes, when she admitted that you guys did have a child together, and Machen was amazing and she was sobbing. It broke my heart. What was it like for you being in that scene with her?
It's tough. I mean, it's tough when you have to perform at that height. It's we also had come back to that scene. We were 2 episodes ahead when we shot that scene. We were shooting 21 when we had to go back and shoot that. So she had sort of lost the train of emotion that was going on while she was shooting it. So her getting back to it, and there were points where she'd fall to the floor like in the middle of shooting that scene, and I'd pick her up and try and get that emotion on camera for her. And so it's tough to be a part of. It's tough to watch. It's kind of one of those things even when your dear friends are like sobbing their hearts out, like do you want to support them, but then you're also playing something. So it's not easy. It's not easy. And like most of shooting, you get very little time.
Yeah.
So you're just trying to get the best you can in a short amount of time. And I mean, fortunately, she's that brilliant.
Well, it's nice when you have to have an on-screen connection to have that off-screen connection as well.
Yeah.
And obviously we know, Vanessa, you are BFFs with Madeleine.
Yes.
And she told me the most amazing story that when you guys had your first kiss in the Sisters of Quiet Mercy, that there was a little bit of a snot situation going on.
There was a major snot situation. So she's very lucky that we're best friends and that it didn't even bother me. Because I was like, why is it so salty? And she's like, there's a lot of snot running down my nose right now. And we did the kiss a lot. But it was fine. Like we're so comfortable with each other that it was like it didn't even matter. It's like it's like your sister. It's like, well, that's weird. It's like, but you know what I mean?
Explain.
Yes. Oh my God. But you know what I mean? It's like if she had a boogie on her nose like this, I would get it with my own hand.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So.
We've had so many great guest stars on Riverdale. I need to know though, when is your puppy gonna be on Riverdale?
It needs to happen. Yoshi.
Yes.
Well, actually, they're getting Yoshi. I don't know if you heard about this, but they're getting Yoshi a cast chair for next season because Yoshi sits on my cast chair every single day when I'm on set. He sits on the chair.
Or anyone else's, by the way.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or anybody else's that's available when I want to sit in mine.
Yeah.
And he is the self-proclaimed emotional support dog on set.
Okay.
And he gives a lot of emotional support to every single person,
Yeah.
including Skeet himself.
I pay him in chicken.
Yeah, he gets paid in the little turkeys.
Oh,
and
he eats
chicken on
well.
set. He's eating very well. Yoshi loves tacos. Follow him on Instagram. But
He has more
He's over
fans than
100,000
like.
followers. I'm so sorry. He loves tacos. Like, I can't complain. My cat likes gummy bears, so it's
does she act? Whoa, is
Yeah.
that not killing the cat?
she's doing fine. She's
The cat has not pooped in 6
Yeah,
months.
it's like dying.
I hide that from her. But I just think that Yoshi needs a little serpent jacket.
He does.
Oh.
That's something I think
That's a
Wardrobe's
great
gonna give him
idea.
a patch. I just need to find him like a cute little like doggy leather jacket. You know.
As
my
two
God.
of my favorite serpents right now, I've got to know, when you guys put on that jacket, does it help you get into character more? Do you feel like a kick butt character?
100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
Mine's really heavy. I don't know about yours. Mine's heavier than any leather jacket I've ever held, and something about the weight of that. It's like armor. Yeah,
I agree.
It definitely makes you feel badass.
I do feel really badass with it.
Do you think that the serpents could ever start slithering outward? Could they expand? Could they expand their ranks at all?
That's a
Like
good
take over
question.
the world?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey,
think
I know a
so.
lot of fans out there who would want to be a serpent.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah, it's pretty amazing how rabid people are about the serpents, and I think to some extent it's because we speak to the the blue collar, hardworking mentality of most people, but I think it could expand out. I think it's a little tough right now, considering the
There's like a
plots
war
that are
going on.
unfolding,
Yeah.
but yeah, that would be really interesting to see.
I love, and I think we see it in the promo or in a photo that Roberto tweeted, but we see that the serpents have a really cool little, like, all gesture, their little fangs.
Yeah,
Dude, that Skeet started it.
yeah.
Did that come from you?
It did. I mean, I felt like every gang has a sign,
Yeah.
but I researched for a while because I've done things where I had gang tats on and had been told, do not wear that anywhere,
Yeah.
or you could be dead. So, gangs are very serious about their signs.
Yes.
So I looked and looked and looked for something that had, that I wasn't repeating something that could get us in danger or in trouble. So it took a while, but yeah, it seemed to catch on, and we weren't sure when it, I did it. I think the first time I did it was in when Jughead's playing video games at the White Worm, and I find him not in school, and we weren't sure whether it was going to make the cut. There were so many opportunities to put it in other places, and once we knew it was kind of becoming a thing, we started putting it in where it fit.
Yeah.
And in France, they were all about it. Like
It was
were,
crazy. In Paris, like I had people come up to me and go like, it's like, wow,
Yeah.
this
Yeah, they were
really
really
like
into it.
started a thing here.
Yeah.
Well, we are running out of time, unfortunately. And also, there's just so much that happens.
Yeah.
Give fans out there your best advice for what they should know before they press play on tonight's episode. What should they be mentally prepared for? Because I want to say, have tissues.
Oh, tissues, that's a good one. I would say, I want to copy that. Have tissues. I mean, I was getting
Yeah.
emotional filming one of the scenes personally.
Yeah. I mean, it's a incredible episode. I think there's everything that you've seen leading up to it is starting to culminate right now, and so yeah, you have to come ready. And yes, tissues.
Yeah.
Well, we've got time for just a few more fan questions, so we'll do some rapid fire ones right now. Girls Got Everything on YouTube says, when will there be more Shoney? We are here for it. Love you, Vanessa.
I love you too. Hopefully soon. I'm just so pumped that you guys are loving our relationship, and I think we're just gonna get closer as a couple because we are girlfriend and girlfriend now. So yeah, hopefully you guys will see more of us soon.
Sophie on YouTube, or It's Sophie on YouTube, says, will there be a marriage in Riverdale? Oh.
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's a good question.
Because who's really?
Everyone's kind of young still, and we need to
And
develop.
most of the adults are married,
Yes.
or whether their relationships are falling apart or not, they're still with someone. That's a good question. No.
There might be a union of sorts.
There could be a union of sorts.
Yes.
There could
yeah.
There could be a union
Yeah.
of sorts. We'll just leave you at that.
Yeah.
Anna P on Facebook says, "Are we going to find out who the Black Hood is, and do you guys know?"
Yes and yes.
Yeah, obviously we know who it is because we filmed the last episode.
You find out things.
Yes.
So
Well, I will
think
go-
it's a bit up in the air, but
I'll go ahead and say that you fans out there should be sure to check ET Online after you watch tonight's episode, because I may or may not have an exclusive interview with the Black Hood going up live right after the episode.
Wow, that's big.
So, with all of your lingering questions that will be
you
answered.
got Yoshi to do.
And on that note, Vanessa and Skeet, thank you so much for stopping by Sweetwater Secrets
you.
Live. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. I'm so excited for season 3, and we will be talking about so many other good stuff. So we're going to go offline. I'm going to keep talking with these guys. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.